What is a root of a quadratic equation? To answer this question, we must know what a quadratic equation is. A quadratic equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is also known as the standard form of the quadratic equation. This equation has only one variable x and the highest power of x is 2. Here, a is coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x and c is a constant term. This is called quadratic equation in variable x. Here, a must never be equal to 0 and the constants a, b and c must be the real numbers. Let's look at some examples. 5x square plus 2x plus 3 equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Comparing it with the standard form, we get a equal to 5, b equal to 2 and c equal to 3. Similarly, 2x square plus 9 equal to 0 is also a quadratic equation. You must not see the term x, but it is still a quadratic equation as the highest power of the variable x is 2. What about 3x plus 5 equal to 0? Is it a quadratic equation? The answer is no, because the highest power of variable x is 1. So, it is a linear equation and not a quadratic equation. Now, let's see what is a root of a quadratic equation. Consider a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. If we replace the variable x by a real number p such that the value of the quadratic equation becomes equal to 0, then we say that x equal to p is a root of the quadratic equation and x minus p is a factor of the quadratic polynomial. Since the highest degree of the quadratic equation is 2, so a quadratic equation always has two roots, p and q, where x minus p and x minus q are the factors of the quadratic polynomial. Let's solve an example to understand it better. Consider a quadratic equation x square minus 7x plus 12 equal to 0. Let us replace the variable x by a real number 3 and find its value. Its value becomes 3 squared minus 7 into 3 plus 12, which is equal to 0. As we know that a quadratic equation always has two roots, so let's replace the variable x by another real number 4 and find its value. Its value becomes 4 squared minus 7 into 4 plus 12, which is equal to 0. Since the value of the quadratic equation becomes 0 on replacing x by the real number 3 and 4, so we can say that x equal to 3 and x equal to 4 are the roots of this quadratic equation and x minus 3 and x minus 4 are the factors of this quadratic polynomial.